What's going on, you guys? It's Dito D. Welcome to 2026. This is my first video of the year, so happy new year, I guess. We're a little ways in already, but it's fine. I've just been reassessing some things and making some adjustments to my channel, trying to figure out how I wanted to move forward with everything. And in the process, I've been on YouTube and I've been seeing a lot of people talking and sharing stuff, and it's something. I'm seeing a lot of people that are down and depressed and just feeling like no kind of motivation, and that's sad. That's too bad. I see a lot of people going through that, and it's everywhere. I don't know why this is happening. Everybody just seems to be so bored with everything, maybe because everything is whack, and I mean, that's a good reason to be bored with some shit, because it's sorry. I mean, you everything is turned up and it seems so hyper and crazy, like, oh, this is going to be so great. And it's always just like something lackluster. And you're like, oh, well, we waited and waited for that to come out. We were all excited and it came out and the shit was garbage. And that just keeps happening. Doesn't matter if it's a movie or if it's music or whatever kind of entertainment. Then you got these shorts online. The shorts are the same. Everybody's putting out the same shit. The same old shit. Pointless stuff. Nothing. And even lectures on top of that. I'm not saying that if you start seeing stuff just completely getting taken over, don't do nothing. I'm just saying that when you can't do nothing, you ain't got to worry about doing nothing. I mean, it reminds me of the Man of Steel. We got the Man of Steel Superman as a little boy. I guess maybe he's hitting puberty and all his powers are starting to spike a little bit. So his X-ray vision is out of control. His super hearing is out of control. He's seeing through people. He's hearing stuff from other places. He doesn't know what's going on. And he runs out the classroom and hides in a janitor closet. And the mother comes to the school and she knocks on the door and is like, "Clark, let me in. What's going on?" He told her, "The world's too big, Mom." And she said, "Then make it small." And I realized that was a solid message that they were giving us, bro. This thing was ahead of its time. See, the internet puts the whole world in our face. I don't need to see that shit. I don't need to see that shit. What I need to see was going on in the neighborhood, because those are the things that might impact me and that I could possibly impact if something needs to be done. But it's a lot of people that are they just don't move. They're like immobile. There was a fire a little while ago and the people just hung out in there, and I thought it was bad when something happened to somebody and the people stood around and watched. And now we got things happening to the people that are actually happening to the people sitting around watching. That is insane. It's just like, we all mocked James Gunn's Superman because the people were standing around with their phones out trying to film a kaiju stomping through the city. And we're like, what kind of fucking idiots would do this? These kind, bro. The kind with phones. Maybe we should just take these phones away, because it seems like that shit was Pandora's box. Everything is being recorded now. Nobody wants to do anything. You don't even dance at the club no more. It's all kind of videos about how the clubs nothing happen. Nothing happens anywhere because it's mass surveillance. Who wants mass surveillance? Not the people. I know that. It's not the people that want that shit, but the people are used as the mass surveyors or the people that are doing the surveillance. They're the agents out there doing the work, recording everything and putting it online for the government to see and make their decisions and do all this shit on top of all the cameras they got all over the place, But my channel ain't about that shit. My channel is about these movies, but I think going forward we should do things a little bit differently, because movies play into the world a whole lot more than we realize, and somebody need to talk about it. So hopefully we can have some fun here doing that, So we'll be back after this. So stay tuned and I'll see you soon.